actually involved at the very start of this project. We had an inspiration that we always read about poor, starving children in Africa, and we had some things present to us that we actually had an opportunity to make an impact on some of these children's lives by building a school.
The spot that we're serving, and turns out to be a very important spot, is where an extended family member, an uncle, an aunt, a grandparent, doesn't have enough money to take these children on. But if you say, we'll take care of feeding the child, we'll take care of the child's school, then they'll say, okay, I can give the child a place to sleep and the love of a family, because it's really at no cost. So now we've got a solution much better than an orphanage. The child is in an extended loving family, and they're receiving an education.
I feel that the people there have a huge feeling of hope now that this is going to happen for them. The first year we went was kind of an exploration for us to find out, can we make this happen? Is it feasible? And I think they weren't really expecting us to come back, or they were surprised that we came back. It's important to me to go back, and it's also important to me to share this experience with others, whether they can go to Africa. Also, through some of the fundraising and some of the information we've been able to share with people, it's important to me to be able to do that, because I think that any way we can reach out and touch people with this project, it just kind of spreads.
I would have never dreamed of going to Africa. I would have never, felt like I could. I don't know the language, I don't know if it's safe or where to stay, but having the people from St. Joe's, pave the way, meet with me, tell me what to take, what to pack, pick me up at the airport, made it entirely safe and wonderful, and just a fabulous experience for my daughter and myself.
First thing that we noticed right away was just how welcoming everyone was. And for a country and a people that have very little compared to what we've been blessed with here in Libertyville, it's just amazing just how happy and welcoming everybody was. And so thankful for us coming over to help them out.
We were there, the second group in '06. The group before us had already dug the foundation and they began the school. When we got there, I think there was about 5 or 6 layers of block, and we were impressed with what they'd done. By the time we left, like 2 weeks later, we were all the way up to the roof line, and I think we surprised ourselves.
We did the clinic. We did like a medical clinic there. We went with Dr. Nozika, and just watching the faces of the kids and the moms, like, oh my gosh, somebody cares about my kid. They care that there's something in their scalp and they can help them a little bit, and just watching like the relief of the mothers and the families that were getting a little bit of attention and hopefully some long-term medical care.
I had the wonderful privilege of going to Africa and getting to teach the children at our school in Mailisita. It was a phenomenal experience. I've taught almost 30 years, and it was probably one of the most memorial teaching experience I will ever have in my life. It was, the children were so receptive, so desirous of learning and learning everything. So I felt they gave me 3 times what I gave them.
Whenever I explained it to people, how you're building a school and you're building a guest house, they always give you that blank look of, why do you have a guest house with the school? And when you sit down and you say, that's the economic engine. That's what's going to provide the sustainability of that school moving out for a number of years. When I say a number of years, perpetually, if it's run great, and I think it will be because of the quality of the people that we've met there that have been engaged in construction. So the guest house is key because it's going to be the economic engine. So when we exit from the project somewhere out there in the future, they'll have a top-notch school in Tanzania that will be teaching the children in English, which allows them to go to the secondary school, and they'll have an economic engine right there in the community to sustain that school and not really be a burden on it. It actually can be a beneficial resource for jobs, additional cash resources to expand the school if they so choose to. But it's going to be their choice. It's their school.
I think the most important thing for us right now is to just complete the project, finish what we started. While there's been great strides made over the last few years and the school is open, so it's more than just a concept, there's a real miracle that's at work, and we just need to finish the project that we've undertaken.
My name is Sigmund. Thank you for my school. My name is Lilian. Thank you for my school. My name is Stacy. Thank you for my school.